back on THC with Bigg Nez, Niki Smokes, Steven Epstein. Oh, Robbie's on the phone.
We have a caller?
Rob Potylo is on the phone.
Hello.
Oh, wait, someone else is on the phone. Who's on the phone?
There's a few people on the phone. I'll be quiet if somebody else wants to go first.
Robbie.
No, it's a girl. This is a female.
Who is this?
Who is this?
This is Mama Mojo. Hello.
Oh, wow. Hey, Mama Mojo.
How are you?
Good. You're listening in, and what do you think so far? You have any...
Well, I like the name. I approve of the name. There's nothing wrong with THC. It's actually good for you. I think you could be mellow and a hothead at the same time.
Well, I think that's what we are. Like, we could smile.
I think at this point it's time for all of us to harsh our mellow a little bit and speak out and get a little hot about the subject because there's some big changes coming.
I think you could be hot-headed and do it with focus and direction in the right way and achieve a lot.
You can be clear and assertive and happy and positive because the changes are coming and they're coming fast.
And still be friends with people. I mean, that's the
right, and you can be part of it.
Oh, yeah. Showing up. Being hard-headed is showing up.
to hold back now. This is the time to come out and really speak out on this issue.
Mojo.
Mama Mojo.
Yes.
You're our
sir.
first caller
so
on
where
our
are you,
first show.
Do you mind telling us where you're from, Mama Mojo, where you're listening to us from?
Well, I'm calling from Amherst, Massachusetts, and I'm calling in particular because I got a mailing from Epstein Esquire, who is my first follower on a brand new blog called the Massachusetts Marijuana Movement Journal. If you type in Mama Mojo, it'll get you there eventually. And the one other thing I wanted to do, besides thanking Steve for all his hard work and everybody else for being mellow hotheads at the same time, was to announce an event coming up at UMass. Can I do that?
Sure.
Well, you know the Green Rainbow gubernatorial candidate, Jill Stein.
Yes, we were talking about her earlier.
She's going to be
speaking
on
for her.
October 28th. That's a Thursday.
Say that
at
again?
4 o'clock at the Student Union Ballroom at UMass Amherst.
UMass Amherst. So
October
Thursday.
28th.
At what time?
At 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Awesome.
And she'll be followed by a one-man multimedia rock opera that's also cogent to this issue. This is sponsored by the Cannabis Reform Coalition at UMass, and they invited all the candidates, and she was the one gracious enough to promptly accept and come to speak.
Well, as Mike was saying earlier, if you don't like Charlie Baker and you don't like Tim Cahill and you don't like the current governor, a vote for Jill Stein.
Check out the Green Rainbow platform and check out Jill Stein. She's real
we're not
people
gonna
and
ask-
not
we're not
afraid to
gonna
speak out on the issue.
Let's ask around. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Who are you voting for, first of all?
Well, I'm going to be voting for Jill.
And why?
Absolutely.
Give me one word answer why, or 2 words.
Well, she represents me more than anybody else who's running on the ticket.
All right. And Steve Epstein, who are you going to vote for?
Jill Stein, but it's more a vote for legalizing marijuana than it is for the Green Rainbow Party.
And the person, I like her as a
Jill
person.
Stein's
too.
a very nice person.
She's a quality individual. She's very intelligent. She
She's a
fucking adds a
doctor,
lot
and
to
so
the
she can
debate.
speak with authority about the benefits of changing this law. And,
Well, that's why I'm going to be voting for her, but I'm not necessarily voting for her for
Every issue.
any other reason. If, for example, Charlie Baker, if Charlie Baker were on the right,
if you have issues with them, you can actually talk to her. She's accessible. She's human.
See the hotheads
You can
coming
reach
out.
her. She's responsible.
Mama Mojo, I understand this, but this show is about THC. It is not about. It is not about one-payer healthcare. It is not about changing the tax code.
Stop, Steve, calm
And
down.
I don't mean to be angry, but we are hotheads on cannabis, and this show is about cannabis. It's not about the Green Rainbow Party. I want to thank you for calling. I hope to hear from you in the future. But I believe we have another caller on the line.
Hey,
Go
Mojo.
right ahead. I'm going to get back to what's important over here, too.
Jill
okay?
Stein. This is the show right here.
Bye, Mama Mojo.
Bye, Mama
Bigg Nez had to take off his headphones. John
red
is
quick.
You're not Steve. You can't do that. You're gonna get us fired on the first day.
John has his mama.
He sees your volume. All right, we got to talk about Quiet D. This is what we're here for, not to have Steve screaming at people.
That was good, though.
You're screaming at her for nothing. That poor girl. She's a grandma mojo. Mama, me and Mojo.